I am thinking about bringing on a partner in my business. And what kind of things should I be looking at or negotiating on to bring someone in to this business that I've already created? I've already started. Bringing in someone in that, whether it's a brand new business or one that's already established, you're going into this like it's a marriage. This is a relationship that one you hope lasts a very long time. And with anything like that, all the legal paperwork is the most important. And you want to do it all beforehand so that if and when something happens, you have all that paperwork to keep things straight and to be able to deal with stuff. So things I want to look at is, what is the ownership split? What is the decision making split? Because if you're a 50-50 owner, there's only two of you and you're a 50-50 owner, you need to have a tie-breaking methodology because if you vote one way, they vote the other way, now nothing happens. So there's got to be some way to break those ties. Maybe it's, every other, like I get to break the tie this time, you get to break the tie next time, or let's change up, let's be 51-49 so that, whoever the 51% partner is, they have that, tiebreaker, decision-making capabilities. So there's some of those pieces you want to have in place. And then compensation. Are they full-time in the business? Are you full-time in the business? What are they doing? What are they bringing to the table? Are they bringing a client list with them? Are they bringing special skills that you don't have? So looking at all those things and compensating each of you fairly and equitably is really important because just because your ownership percentages say, let's say you are 50-50, doesn't mean that your compensation has to be exactly 50-50. You can compensate yourselves differently based on all those different pieces. And from there, again, kind of on the negative side of things that you want to protect from is if there is an issue that arises that the two of you can't figure out, how are you going to fix that? Like, is it arbitration? Is it court? You know, is it, some sort of, like you flip a coin? Like you can put almost anything into, a partnership agreement at that point. So as long as everyone agrees to it, flipping a coin, can be the way to go. It sounds hilarious, but that can be a way to bind that decision. So again, putting all that stuff in writing that everyone agrees to and everyone knows that if something happens, this is how we're going to deal with it. Again, much easier on the front end when everyone likes each other than in the moment when someone's like, I hate you, I want out, I want to sue you, you didn't do what you said you were going to do. Always easier on the front end. And then the last piece that I want to look at is, how does someone get out? Like if they don't want to be part of the business anymore, does the other person have to buy them out? What does that cost? How does that get valued? Can they just give their ownership shares back for nothing and just walk away? Say, I'm done. Here you go. You take my 20%, 50%, 75% of the company. I'm done. I'm out. Take it. Or maybe somebody passes away. So is there a life insurance policy in place? Is there a key man insurance policy in place? Is there some other way for now the estate of that person to get compensated for their portion? If they have no idea how to be involved or don't want to be involved, again, how do they get, you know, compensated for, the portion of the business now that estate owns and they're trying to figure out in amongst everything else. So again, laying all those pieces out. And the best place to lay all those pieces out is with an attorney that can guide you through that process, make it a lot easier so that you're not have to, think up all of those decisions. They should be saying, okay, how do you want to deal with this? How do you want to deal with that? So a great business attorney will be able to do all of that and make it so that, again, everyone agrees when everyone likes each other. Because when you don't like each other, you will never agree on anything. So just some things to think about if you're considering either founding a new company with somebody or you're bringing in a partner or a co-founder into a business that's already operating.